Hi, everybody. Mrs. Norris here. So I've decided on a different way for now to show me your code because now our projects are getting bigger and longer. And so I want to make sure that you understand how to write the code correctly. And I can only get an idea of that by seeing your entire image of your created web page in full. So what I've done is I've found a website where we can run our code to make sure that it works. Okay. So I'm going to use a previous activity to show you how to complete these steps for submitting your work. So when you are done, you're going to copy your HTML code from Con. So I have a previous activity, a picture perfect trip, where I'm going to show you how to submit this work. So I'm on the actual code writing side, so the left-hand side of my workspace, and I'm going to select all. So to select all on my computer, I'm going to do Command A. Okay. The other thing that you can do is right-click and select all from the menu bar. So now I want to copy. So Command C if you're on a PC, Control C, or I can right-click and copy. Okay, so I've copied my code from my workspace. I'm going to go back to the directions and it says paste the code here and click run. So I'm going to click on the word here and it's going to take me to this site where I can paste my code and run it to make sure it works. So I'm going to reset it so you can see my entire screen. So I'm going to go over to my workspace and I'm going to select this and delete it. And then I'm going to paste my code from Con. So I'm going to go ahead and paste. Okay, here's all of my code. And now I'm going to click run. Okay. So my picture perfect trip is here. Now there are two things that I'm going to do to show my instructor that I've done this correctly. So it says the first thing is to save the code to get a URL address for your page and paste that here. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my editor. And if I click on, again, my little save button, I'm going to click save. And if I click it, my code's going to be saved. Again, I know I've said this in the past. There's nothing special about this code. It's just practice from Con. So I don't feel like I'm giving any sensitive information. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. So it's creating my website, which is here. All right. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy this link address. And then I'm going to go back to my Con and I'm going to highlight the word here. And I'm going to insert a link. And then I'm going to paste that link from that website that I just got. Okay, now I can test it to make sure that it works by clicking on the word here myself. And there's my code. Okay, now I can't see it yet. I have to actually click run. And now I can see my code. Okay, now the next thing that I want to do for my instructions is to resize my Chrome screen so that I can see my entire web page and then screenshot it. So I'm going to resize. For me, on my computer, to resize, it's holding the command key and pressing the minus. I want to do this until I see the full screen. Okay, no more than that. This is fine. And then I'm going to take my screenshot and I'm going to screenshot from the top of my workspace to the bottom of my formulated code, my web page. So I'm going to click on that. Now, if I go back to my assignment page, it says screenshot your HTML page, which we've just done, and add to the image, add the image to below the line. So I'm just going to click and drag. And there we are. So now I, as your instructor, have two options. I can either click on the word here, or I can look at your picture perfect trip. I'm going to resize this just a little in hopes that it will fit on one page. Sorry about that. There we go. Just for sake of saving space. And I also like to keep things in the middle. And I'm going to give it a border and then put it in the middle. Okay, so now I'm ready to turn this assignment in. So this assignment is finished and I can submit it onto Canvas in whatever way I, as the instructor, have told you to submit it, either by PDF or by submitting the document itself. Okay.